NCAA Softball Regionals, presented by Capital One. Opening night of mayhem from Lubbock, Texas, as we get set for the second game of the day. It's Mississippi State out of the SEC, Washington from the Big Ten. Power to her game. Here's the 1-2 from Chafin. Waits on the change, a spinner to second. One down.
And that'll be the pitch for Washington to contend with. Chafin has
a 7th place finish in the SEC, but their best conference record in a quarter of a century. DeBoer sends that one deep to center, and Alexis DeBoer, her first at-bat of her postseason career is gone.
You can't tell that this is a freshman with some nerves. We talked a lot about first time in the postseason, kind of being able to calm, relax, get yourself into a good position. Look at that smile. That is the smile of a player who's hit her first career postseason shot, and this was a beauty. Look at the pitch location. This is up in the zone. This is out of the zone. This is above the letters, and she just meets this. A beautiful level swing.
A national championship team. Alvarez tried to cut that one inside out, and over into foul territory is Morgan Bernardini. 2 down. And the golden triangle. Oh, big time on the change. Got her first strikeout. But the big swing is from the rook.
Alexis DeBoer, how about 2 pitches in?
You got to be ready to go right away against Sacco, because she has hit 4 first-inning home runs this year. There's a rocket knocked down at second by Bubke, and she won't have time to get Sierra at first. That was a knuckleball. They'll get the lead runner at second over to first, not in time. 1 down.
Against Oklahoma, they scored early.
Morgan Stiles through the right side. Barber will hold. 2 aboard with 1 out. And for their number 4 hitter, Jessie Blaine.
Yeah, they're just aggressive.
That'll get over the shortstop's head, out into left, and a run will score. Mississippi State ties it up. Jessie Blaine, the run-scoring double. That's their 3rd hit of the inning.
Yeah, and again, hitting early in the count, 0-1 pitch, and is just able to capitalize off of Reamer, the freshman. Having a little bit of nerves. This is a rise ball that just does not get up enough, and Blaine is just going to be able to pop that out onto the green. And with the wheels, the amount of speed that Mississippi State has, obviously running on that.
14. Not anymore. Fair ball will score a pair. 2-run double for Edwards, and they are lighting up Reimer early.
How about how aggressive, Smitty, to your point? I mean, there's an attack mode, and when you're trying to get a pitcher that's trying to settle in, that's just not going to work. And what I like is these are pitches off the plate. This is in. She just, you can tell, sitting on that part of the plate, leaves that front foot open to clear her hips, gets this in fair territory, which is hard to do on...
Gets the strikeout. Fooled Bernardini on that one. 2 down.
Well, that's the off speed that we were talking.
To the 5-6 hole, and she's going to be able to leg it out, and another run scores. Edwards never stopped running, and there wasn't even a play at home.
The sport helped her.
Ava Carroll, back it goes. And how about that? The response for Washington, their 2nd home run of the night.
Huskies doing some damage early. Swing in, first pitch, gets a pitch that is a rise ball that's just right down Broadway, and she just goes right after it. 4th home run of the year for Carroll.
Clapping her way around the bases.
Both home runs hit off a rise.
Opportunity and are so full of joy because of it.
Yeah, 9 of these 10 starters are underclassmen. I mean, it's pretty incredible.
Strikeout there with the change. That's the second of the night. Canadian Olympian. 0-2 pitch here to Tia Durst. And she did not hold up, so back-to-back strikeouts for Chafin.
Chafin's going to start using that.
Mazzola gets into one. Off the scoreboard. 3 solo home runs for the Huskies. And it's all newcomers doing it, because that's all they got. From the number 8 hitter, her 6th of the season.
The freshman. And we're just seeing, I mean, honestly, these swings, I mean, just getting pitches up in the zone. 3rd rise ball, 3rd home run. But this is launched off the scoreboard.
All 3 runs, solo shots, DeBoer, Carroll, and Mazzola. Here's Riley Peshek, and that's a hard hit ball through the left side. And they're going to pass the bat back to the top.
He was making contact.
0-2. Down in the dirt. Swung at it way out of the zone, and another strikeout. That's 4. 3 of them this inning, but 2 other ones. Or is somebody else going to break through, take home the title? Pop up here, 1 down.
Buckle up, ladies. This could be a fun game. We're just inning and a half.
A slapper.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's called talent.
In foul territory and on the run and playable is Ava Carroll. 2 down.
At the top, these 4 consecutive hitters now all came in to score.
Here's Barbary. She was one of those that scored. Golfs that out to center. Mazzola. 1, 2, 3, and a reprieve for the Huskies down a run.
And then here now in the postseason.
Oh, by the way, she's got 4 games this year with a pair of home runs. It won't happen on that one. 1 down.
Nice use of the changeup
On it.
That's why she's got Taryn Mowat McKinney as her pitching coach.
Yes.
Like, oh, we can throw this thing all day long.
You can throw it 6 times in a row. Or 4.
Got her.
In a row.
Think about that too, Smitty.
3-0. And she walks on 4 pitches. Carroll, another one on the change off the end of the bat, and she's going to be safe at first. And so is the base runner over at third. They're going to call obstruction on the tag as Flores hustles around.
That is
With 2 outs. Struck out looking at a changeup her first time around, and she gets another dose there. And the throw down to second, and the tag is made, and they got her out. And they leave the tying run stranded at third. LSU losing at home to Southeastern Louisiana by a run. Base hit for Styles back up the middle. That really opens things.
Terry Kennedy.
3-0 pitch to Blaine. Draws the walk. "14 teams into the NCAA tournament." Edwards just got underneath that one. And Carroll's out there and left. 1 down.
3rd changeup that Ramona has thrown in this at-bat.
Got her. In foul territory, Riley Hull is there. 1 down. 2005, only 4 teams have won a regional after losing their opening game. Mississippi State, ironically, was one of them. Over to first in time, 2 down. Well, that hit her, but Mississippi State saying that she leaned in.
It also looked like it could have hit the knob.
2-2 pitch. Got her. And a 1-2-3 inning for Chafin. We'll talk with Heather Tarr on the other side.
And the way they've done it.
Sacco off the end of her bat. Going to be a tough play, and Sierra will lay it out. She's on base for the second time. Kiara Sells drops down the sacrifice. 1 down. Sacco out to center. That keeps drifting back, and on the track, the catch is made. Barbary golfs that one to deep left, and that will get out. A 2-out, 2-strike, 2-run home run.
Yeah, that's a 2-strike changeup that is low in the zone, but Barbary base to be able to go down and get this changeup.
Look at what she does. This pitch, this swing. If you just took a photo of this swing, this is not a home run swing. This is a strong girl at the plate that's just using her hands to get down below the knees. I get that that's over the plate, but it's also below the she's recreating. I went like
Was that a 7-iron? What was that?
Exactly. That's what it looked like.
Swing and a miss for Styles, but Barbary, 73 home runs. That's a school record at Mississippi State. Texas Tech is the 12 seed. One big stunner already today. Southeastern Louisiana beat LSU, the only loss suffered by a seeded team. And that one will get the punch out. Number 7, 2 down. So deep in the hole at short, Edwards airmails that one, and DeBoer is on base. Get some momentum moving forward.
Yeah, Vicky Galindo was a big hitter that used to do this,
Yep.
but especially for those that used to slap.
And a swing and a miss. Actually a foul tip for the 3rd out of the inning. Former Bulldog who passed away in 2018. That's a spinner off the end of the bat. We've seen quite a few of those. Blaine retired, 1 down. There's Kylie Edwards. Ooh, nice play by Alvarez at 3rd. Quick with the reacts, 2 down. Hitting here for Bernardini, who had struck out twice. The only 2 strikeouts, and Sosa gets hit by the pitch.
22 on the year coming in. You know, it's all those things. She doesn't hurt herself.
Called strike 3, and the emotion afterwards from her and her catcher, Jaden Glab. She's also 25 years old, which means she's older than their pitching coach, Brad Kilpatrick.
And don't you know that she doesn't let him forget that.
Yep. Out to left. Kennedy did not need to throw today. She was in the lineup hitting and hit a home run. Swinging and a miss. Chafin with her 9th strikeout, 2 down. Bubke, is this another one? Back that goes. Off the wall, it'll stay in the park, and she'll slide in safely. With a double, and she's gonna try to stretch it for 3, and she's safe.
Wow. Jade Bubke. Yeah, these two switch off quite often throughout the year in that DP spot. get a lot of at-bats.
Popped her up and in foul territory. Room for Barbary. Threat is turned away. 6-3. Miss. Has a couple of home runs as a pinch hitter this year. Out to left. Carroll well positioned, one down. Sophia Ramuno. And Sells gets a hold of one. Spinning and making the catch on the track is Carroll. 2 down. Sacco. He's going to drop in for a base hit. A couple of singles for Sierra tonight. Record to get to the World Series is 5 teams. And there's a swing and a miss and a strikeout for a pumped-up Sophia Ramuno. Last chance coming up for the Huskies. Also see that with Oregon and Stanford up in Eugene. Base runner for the Huskies here in the top of the 7th. Peshek launches that one to deep center. Back to the wall, and it stays in. Caught by Sacco.
I thought that was out.
Yeah.
Popped it up. Styles is there, 2 down. One ground ball to third. Barbary is there. Ball game. Mississippi State. A complete game effort from Raylan Chafin. And 2 big innings at the plate, and they win it 6-3.
It was impressive, too, Smitty, to see Chafin give up those 3 home runs in the first 2 innings and then just settle in. Really using that changeup to get the swing and miss.
Yeah, just great adjustments. A good job by that offense to put up some more runs on the board for him.
First postseason win over the Huskies in 5 tries. And so tomorrow's doubleheader is set. Texas Tech, Mississippi State, the winner of that one into the finals.